Welcome. My name is Laurina Carroll, and I'm an Ayurveda wellness consultant. And I welcome you to this. This evening will be a little bit of like a kind of a cooking class, healthy snacks for children and adults. And I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. Some of you may be joining for the first time. I am an Ayurveda wellness consultant. About 30 years ago, I met a wonderful doctor by the name of Dr. Vasant Lad, and that was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And since that time, because he's an Ayurvedic wellness consultant like I am now, he was also a medical doctor, and he had been training me and how to raise my family using Ayurvedic principles. So now I'm able to share those with you. I've been doing this, like I said, for about 30 years. I'm also a certified teacher of Transcendental Meditation. So I welcome you here this evening. So I wanted to just kind of bring you into the kitchen today to make you feel less overwhelmed. How do you prepare healthy, quick snacks on the go? I know it's very difficult when you're running around and you want to be healthy and there aren't always those possibilities. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I just showed you, we're going to make some snacks, but what do you grab for the kids on the go? Well, here's some nice pumpkin seeds, organic, roasted with a little salt. Here's some roasted cashews. Remember, we talked about the importance of having the seeds or the nuts roasted or soaked. So this is very important because of digestibility. And then Go Raw has a lot of really nice sprouted type cookies and things. And there's wonderful raw organic cocoa powder. And I'm going to show you, the first thing we're going to make is almond milk. I know, and we're actually going to make chocolate almond milk because we know how kids love chocolate. And you can make regular chocolate milk with regular milk, but you also want to always add almonds because almonds, remember we talked about in the last few weeks, those of you that have been attending these webinars, that almonds are the best nut to have. It has so much protein, calcium, lots of very good nutrition. So I would always favor almonds, but remember, we don't eat the skin of the almond. So let's make our almond milk. And I'm going to kind of be going back and forth. So we've soaked these almonds. Now, I love the Italian almonds over at Whole Foods. They're basically organic, raw almonds. So they come with the skin, but remember we said we need to blanch them. So they've been soaking, and my husband and I have been eating out of these for a few days. They're just like this. They come in the skin. So the skin gets very soft. So now I'm going to add them. And I do all of this will be on my blog. All of the recipes, so you don't have to worry. But and don't go crazy worrying about exactly how much it is. I mean, if it's 10 almonds or 15 almonds, it doesn't really matter. But it'll be fun because you'll see how it purees. Now, any type of a blender will work. I love glass, and this is kind of like a bar blender. I don't put ice in the smoothies because remember, we do not have anything cold in Ayurveda no matter what the season. Everything is room temperature or warmer. So your almond milk will also be room temperature. But I love this blender because it's glass and it really blends nicely. Not all blenders work so well, so you do have to find a good blender. And you just peel them. And then you want to add, if you're not going to do milk, if you want to do milk, you can add boiled organic milk. But you always boil it. Remember we mentioned that in one of the classes, you always boil the milk for digestibility. And so now I have, sometimes those little skins get in there. The skin of the almond, if you have a little bit, it's okay. That's why almond butter is not really acceptable, because most almond butter has the skin, and the skin is not good for the stomach. So I know it's a lot of work, but you really have to be very careful what you ingest because it can have a negative effect. So I love these organic Italian. Don't get the pasteurized almonds. I don't know what they're doing over at Whole Foods. Everything seems like it's going fine for a while, and then you just get this batch of pasteurized. Something, we don't want pasteurized. We want raw, unroasted. I mean, you can get roasted ones like this if you're going to eat them right away, but if you want the highest nutritional value for your almond milk, you just want raw, blanched almonds. So here you have it. You've got all these almonds, and I have a purified water, which we're going to talk about. So again, I'm not going to measure. I'm going to do about 2 cups. And my husband's monitoring the chat again. So and I guess I can monitor it from here as well, although I don't see it. But if you have any questions, you can definitely do a chat. So I'm going to bring it over here, and I'll just show you so you see everything, and I'm going to blend it. Okay, so now I'm going to strain it first because I want to show you that sometimes, depending upon how thick it is, I would have to blend this a little bit more so we still see, because you don't want, for the young children, you want it to be like the almond milk that you buy, that it's very smooth. So I would want to put this back in and do it a little bit more, but I can just strain it for now. So I have my almond milk. But if you have a little pulp, then you can just put that in a cake or just eat it, put it on any cereal. But now let's put it back in and then add some. Now again, it depends how much chocolate you like, but you don't want this to be cooked. You do want this to be, I mean, you could get the regular cocoa, that's fine. It's a little bit, cooked. But just see how much you like. And, maybe 1 tablespoon per cup. That sounds, about right. And then if you can put sugar in it. Remember we talked about the different sugars. But if you are watching your sugar intake like I am, I use the coconut nectar. It has the low glycemic index, much better for weight loss and, high blood sugar and all of that. So you put a little bit of that in there. You have to check with your doctor, but it seems as though even diabetics can eat this. The only sugar diabetics can eat. And I talked to you last time about, it's also in sugar form. See that? It looks like dirt, but it tastes very sweet. High nutritional value. Your kids won't know the difference. If you start your 2-year-olds on this, they will not know the difference. Now this is organic sugarcane juice. Organic sugarcane juice. You can also get that at Whole Foods. So if you're not ready to really go more strict, this is just as good as any white sugar. So if you're starting to wean off slowly on sugar, then don't, enjoy. Then put the other, I'm just going to use the coconut nectar, but sweeten it to taste, and you start to develop a feeling of how much sugar you like. 1 cup of water, 10 almonds, maybe a tablespoon of cocoa, maybe 2 tablespoons of cocoa if you like it really chocolatey. And you can get vanilla or almond extract. The almond extract is hard to get without the alcohol, but the vanilla is very easy. And for kids, I don't recommend the alcohol. If you cook with the alcohol, it'll evaporate out, but they have it without it. So you can add a little bit of that, but you don't even need it. You can just have your cocoa. And if you don't like chocolate, then you just have regular almond milk. You can make a huge batch. It'll last about a week in the refrigerator. So now I've got my coconut nectar. I've got my cocoa. And I blend it again. I get to taste it, so when I have a cooking class, you'll be here too. See how it tastes. Oh, it's really good. And even with the coconut nectar, I do not miss the sugar. If you put enough of the coconut nectar in, which is still harmless, it's really delicious. So what you can do is I have these different jars, and what I'll do, another tip is, I will fill up different jars for the week. So say you need to go out. I don't like plastic, so I have these types of jars that maybe you get your water in. I'll fill these up for the week, and I have a little food bag, and I'll throw it in. You can actually add the regular almond milk to tea, just like you would use it as you would use regular milk, especially for those of you that might be lactose intolerant. But if you want an energy booster and you want to give this to the children, almonds also make you calm. I know it sounds strange. How could a food make you calm? But it's very grounding. Remember, we talked about foods that are grounding and not grounding. So I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to have fun this week because I'm doing my detox in a couple, like next week. I'm going to be starting my detox. So I have to have a little fun before my detox. So that is absolutely delicious. You will not believe it. Coconut nectar. You will not miss the sugar. And this is good if you are on your detox and you really crave something sweet. You can throw a little bit of this. Those of you that have started already, you can throw a little bit of that in. Okay, so we have our almond milk. So in the afternoon, when you get hungry, you can have your almond milk. You could have, with the almond milk, have some pumpkin seeds, have some cashews. Depending upon your hunger level, you'll have all these options. Now let's talk about a smoothie, because I know that that's really something that many of you like to have, but I've been saying that raw foods are not good, so what do we do to have a delicious smoothie? All right, so I'm going to make a cooked strawberry smoothie. I know it sounds very odd, but it is if you get really good strawberries, and you know, Whole Foods usually has really delicious organic ones, you will not believe. Now, if you don't like strawberries, you can do blueberries. You can do a mixed berry, whatever you like. You have to go by what you like. The reason why I like to do strawberry, I do sometimes do a mixed berry, but the reason why I like to do a strawberry on its own is because I really like to enjoy the flavor of one fruit. And it's so incredibly delicious. And all you do have to cook this, so it's a cooked strawberry smoothie. I add spices for digestibility. So let's see. All right. So you see, I'm just cutting them up. I'm going to wash them after. I'm just taking off that little green stem, which these green stems are because they're organic, they really grow, I guess. So I'm just going to be cutting them up. And then, while I'm doing something else, I'm going to let them cook. And then I'm going to throw them into the blender. So I'll just do that. And so the other thing we're going to make today is hummus. And what I like about hummus is that chickpeas are really good for your health, and they're very nutritious. Now, in a detox, they're way too heavy. That's why most of you on your detox, you're having your mung beans or your red lentils. So you're having something like that. But generally, for kids, or if you have anybody, so for children, they're very good, chickpeas. Kids need a lot of protein, and they need healthy snacks. That's why nuts and seeds are essential. Chickpeas in particular. However, I also have over here, I have black-eyed peas, I have black beans, and here are my chickpeas. I soaked my chickpeas overnight, preparing to show you. But I do make this a lot. Everybody at my Everybody in my family knows that I always bring the hummus to all events because I love making it. And you don't want to get the beans out of a can. The taste is unbelievable. I mean, I do buy the organic hummus at Whole Foods when I'm in a bind. If I'm very hungry, if I'm out and about and haven't made it, absolutely, go ahead and get it organic. But when you make it from fresh chickpeas that you've soaked overnight, and they need about 8 hours, not only to sprout, but it does bring out the flavor. So don't worry about it. It doesn't take a lot of time. So I took about maybe 4 cups of chickpeas. I soaked them overnight. I have these big glass jars or glass bowls, and they have lids. And you don't even have to refrigerate it. Just leave it out overnight. The next day, you change the water and you cook them. Now, if you have this might be a weekend thing because that's the only bean that really does take a few hours. So that will be very necessary to, but if you do it on a Saturday or Sunday, then you can have some. I don't love leftovers, but with chickpeas, if you make a hummus, it's okay. So now I'm at the sink, and I'm washing my strawberries. And I have this wonderful purifier here. We're going to talk about water in one of the segments. But this is reverse osmosis with minerals put back into it. And you have it right on your own spout. You don't have to be lugging water home from the store. So I put a little bit of water, and I'm going to let that cook. And I don't want it to be overcooked, but I just want it to be tender and soft. And then I'm going to, so I'll watch that a little bit. And now I'm going to show you the chickpeas. Let's see where I put them. Here we go. So I've soaked them overnight, and then I put, ample water. Again, don't get hung up on how much water. If you put too much water in, it's not the end of the world. Just put enough water, and as it's cooking, if you need more water, you can add hot water. So always have a water cooker available with hot water. So now these are cooked chickpeas. We had them for lunch, and we had them for dinner. I made some kale and rice. It was delicious. So you have this chickpea, and now what do you do with it? So you get your blender, and you add the chickpeas. Now, again, I don't really do a lot of, you can get some recipes online if you absolutely want to be exact, but I tend to find that I like more of one thing than another, so it doesn't work. So I'm just going to take, you can take a few cups, so you have enough, for a few days. So we'll take a few cups of the chickpeas, and then olive oil, salt, and pepper. So I'm just going to guess approximately a little salt, a little pepper. Now, because children are going to be eating this, I don't always do garlic, not for young children. You want to be careful. Their stomachs are more sensitive, and a little bit of pepper is okay for digestibility, but you don't want to do too much. And now the trick is, you do need a little bit of water. You can take the juice. I didn't have much juice this time, which is unusual. Normally I have some juice, so I'll just put a little bit of the juice in. So it is a trick. Even if you find an exact recipe online, I'll tell you one thing, it's never going to be perfect. You have to I just start out with a little bit of water, and then I see how smooth do I want it. Some people like it a little bit crunchy, not too smooth. And now you have to add your fresh sesame seeds, which I think I actually have upstairs, so I'm going to go get them. I'll be right back. So I put everything in these big jars. I have smaller jars where I transport them, but I've labeled them because sometimes it's hard to tell what things are, but it's a whole bunch of sesame seeds that I got from Whole Foods. They're raw, uncooked, unroasted, nothing like that. So I use about a tablespoon per cup. That seems to be what I do. And then you want lemon juice. Now, I love a lot of lemon juice. And I'll just taste it as I go along. If you put too many sesame seeds, it'll taste very strong. So be careful with that. All right, so now I'm turning down my strawberries. And you see how you can do many things at once? So my strawberries are, so I have this sesame seeds. Now I'm going to get my lemon, which I do like a lot of lemon. So I will just cut them up. I have like a lemon juicer, but I end up just doing it myself. I'll put a strainer over it, and then just to hold back the seeds. So very simple. I can use the same strainer that I use. Make it very simple. And I'll go bring you guys back over here. So there I go. And I'll tell you, people really love this hummus. It's not that, it's probably not the best hummus on the planet, but it's because it's so fresh and you're not using canned chickpeas, it really does have an unbelievable flavor. So just, and you can taste it as you go along. You put your salt and pepper in. And I just make sure I put a spoon that I haven't obviously eaten from. And then you can just, we're going to test the thickness of it, okay? And let's see where we're at with it. And I'll just put it on blend. And then what you can do sometimes is open the blender and just get a spoon or something on the opposite side and stir it a little bit. If you really want it thick, this is actually came out pretty well. Let's see. Sometimes you'll hear it get stuck. So it's really a balance of, if I put too much liquid in, it's going to be too liquidy. It's going to be more like a soup, a puree. So there is a balance. Some of you might have a better blender system. So I just keep stirring it. And it doesn't really take much blending because all you have is sesame seeds. And the chickpeas are now, because they've been well cooked, are soft. Okay, so there you go. It's perfect, actually. It's really a good consistency. But if it wasn't, sometimes you have to add. This actually came out really well. So it is really, it's just trial and error. Those of you not used to being in the kitchen, you can taste everything before you serve it to people. Oh, I need a little more salt. I like a little more lemon. And as you do it enough, you just get really, and so this is delicious. Now, what I do recommend for kids, you can get rice cakes, and not only kids, I mean, this is for anyone, but rice cakes are good to go along. You can get gluten-free, I'm really more interested in yeast-free, gluten-free breads. So you can get the Ezekiel and use that, toast it up. But you can also saute celery and carrots. And I say saute because remember, we're not supposed to have raw food. If you dip some raw vegetables in here, carrots and celery, which most people like to do, you're going to have gas and bloating. And kids' stomachs are so tiny, especially if they're young. And that's too rough if they have all of these raw foods. So I would suggest just cooking the celery sticks. You can steam them, making them also kind of like dipping size, about that big. and just steam them or saute them in olive oil until they are fork tender. And this is a great snack for you at work. You have cooked celery. Celery is so wonderful for your health. It's a great vegetable. So maybe you have celery and you have carrots and you have these two, and you can bring them to work or wherever you're going to be during the day with as a snack. A very nutritious, healthy snack. It'll, especially some of you have mentioned to me that you like salty rather than sweet. So that's a good way to get it. And I encourage those of you that are eating very sweet snacks to incorporate more salty and just a little bit of sweet, because it's easier to, it's better for the health to have more saltier snacks rather than always, especially heavy sugars and cookies and fats. And you've got olive oil in that, and talk about grounding. It's very calming. All right, so now we have our wonderful strawberries. Oh my gosh, if you could smell these organic strawberries, you get the little bit of the juice. I'm going to push this down a little bit so you can see. Just wonderful strawberries. They're soft. And I probably put a little bit too much of the water in it, but either way, it's fine. So what you can do with that, this is when it's good to have a glass. If you're going to puree something that's hot, that's when it's good not to have plastic, because you never know what's in the plastic. So now I've just quickly washed out that other blender, and I will put this in there. And again, you can have some, you put the strawberries in. Now you can have some of the coconut nectar, or you can put your sugar in. I'm not against it. My husband likes sugar. He's not completely ready for the coconut nectar. Now I like spices like cinnamon in the strawberry, but if you don't have to put it in. So I would just put a little bit of cinnamon powder. I like to put a little bit of cardamom powder, because cardamom is very good for digestion as well as ginger. If you have a weak digestion and actually this is excellent for a detox. On your detox diet, this is like your stewed fruit. So you don't even have to make this into a smoothie. You can actually just have this as your stewed fruit. Blueberries, and just don't overcook it. Blueberries take 5 minutes. This took nothing. This took no time at all. But if you do want something that you can drink, okay. So now you have the smoothie. I'm not going to drink it because I've already had the almond milk, but this you can take with you, packed with nutrition. Strawberries are very good for the health. And then now I know I'm going a little bit over the time, and next week I can definitely do more. I would like to show you next week the bread. So we will do another cooking class next week where we're going to show you how to make a flour-free bread. We're going to make banana bread as another snack. We're going to make regular bread because you should have some carbohydrates, but we're going to learn how to make different types of bread. And if you have any questions, like I said, just email me. Let me see if there's any. If I go here and see if there's any questions. Does anybody have a question before we go? All right, so enjoy the week, and those of you detoxing, if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, this is very normal. As you're starting to dissolve the toxins and adjust to a new diet, sometimes you're feeling a little bit emotional. So please just take care with yourself, and give me a call if you need any other further recommendations. So, all right, well, thank you. So next week, we're going to be back in the kitchen to do more with healthy snacks and food. We're going to go into more breads and other things. Have a great week. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.